Konnichiwa, Ian des. Let's learn some English. So today we're looking at studying, which is what you're doing right now. So we're going to look at some things you may need for studying. So one of the first things you probably need is a pen, so you can write down your notes. Here's my pen. And you can get different colours: black, blue, red. You can get many colours. What colour do you like? I like black, a black pen. I just like it. If you don't like pens, you might like a pencil. So that's a very big pencil. So a pencil, a pen, both for writing. And if you want to write, you probably need a notebook. So here's a notebook with a pen. You can get different sizes. You can get small, get big. I have a notebook here, medium size. Oh, I've got a little one here. So if you're studying, you need notebooks. You might just need paper though. You could even use coloured paper. But I think most people will just use paper with lines, so you can write. And really, if you're going to use paper, you should just buy a notebook. And you might want a ruler. There's one somewhere nearby. I don't use it, but some people like to draw the lines. You know, that's why you get a notebook. It has the lines inside it. But you can use a ruler and draw the lines. You might also need a rubber. These are called erasers, but in the UK we call them rubbers, because you rub out your mistake. If you're using a pencil, you might use an eraser or a rubber. This pencil here, it has one on top, so you can write. If you do it wrong, turn it round, rub it out with your rubber or eraser. You can't do that with pen, because pen can't be rubbed out. But you might also want some highlighters. So when you write down your notes, you can use one of these and highlight. These make things stand out. The highlighter. A highlighter pen. Could call it a coloured pen, but it's a highlighting pen, because you draw over your writing and make it bright. You might want to make some flashcards. These are good for helping you remember. You have two sides. One side the English word, the other side the Japanese word. And you look at it, you try and remember, and you flip it over. So in the olden day, a few years ago, people used to handwrite them. Maybe they would highlight them, highlight the important word. They'd write them on here and they'd read it and try to remember. But this is all done on computers now. So you can get various flashcard apps. Anki It's probably the most famous one. So if you want to do these online, you can do Anki or Quizlet. They're the two big ones. You can type in your words and it will flip it over for you, and it will tell you when to revise. They're very useful. But if you want to make these yourself, you might want some scissors, so you can cut the paper, and then you can have these smaller cards. So not everyone needs scissors for studying, but you might want to cut something out. You're also probably going to want a dictionary, so you can look up the words. This is something, again, that is now online. So before you had to get the book, you had to open it up and find the word. But now we have the book, which makes it a lot... now we have the internet, which makes it a lot easier. So you can just type in the word and it will come up straight away. It's a lot faster. And if you're studying, you might need a cup of tea. Got mine. It helps you study, helps you focus, helps the mind work. So always have your cup of tea. It's an important study tool. But you probably need a textbook. So here's an English book, so you can read this and learn how to speak English. There we go, he's reading his textbook. Textbooks they're okay. You got them in school, and they have a lot of good information, but they're not perfect. Sometimes just listening to someone speak is a lot better. But if you want to look up grammar, textbooks there. Although this, like the dictionary, is online, so you don't need a textbook. You can just look it up on my website. There's lots of grammar there. So you don't need a textbook. You can just use the internet. But some of yous may need reading glasses. So you put these on, and then you can read your textbook or the internet, and you can see what you're doing. So some people need reading glasses. But what we probably need is, like this girl, when we study, we need an area to study. So you're going to need a chair and a desk. You could call it a table, but it's probably a desk. Then you can sit there and study and have your pens, your notebook, your textbook, your cup of tea. You can have it all there. You'll probably need a lamp so you can see what you're doing. So this girl here, she's got her lamp. I've got my lamp. If I turn that off, can't see me. So you need a lamp so you can see what you're reading. That'll be on your desk. So here we've got a chair, we've got a desk, we've got the lamp, we've got the textbooks, we've got the pens and pencils. This person is ready to study. And you will probably need a clock. You can have a digital clock. You can have a wall clock. You could even use an alarm clock. Or just your watch. You need this so you can see how long you're studying for. It's pretty important. And finally, you need to turn your phone off. Well, unless you're using your phone to study. But for most of us, we need to turn it off. You can go to airplane mode, or you can just shut it all the way off, turn it off. And that will mean nobody can phone you, and you can have peace and quiet to study. Because you need to focus on what you're doing. If you're looking at your phone, you're not going to learn anything. So that was some vocabulary around studying. Hopefully you found it useful. How many of those items do you use? I think I use nearly all of them. It's pretty important when you're studying. But if you want to study some more, go to the website. You'll find more worksheets, more videos, questions, grammar, lots of things about English. So sign up for free and get studying and get better at English. Arigato. Matinee.